We're back with breaking updates coming in. Sensex slides as global fears grow. Sensex is down again by 360 points. Nifty has opened below the 22,000 mark at the lowest level since June 5th, 2024. So the concerns around the markets continue with the stocks tumbling, and this also comes on the eve of the Mexico-Canada tariffs that are being imposed by the United States as well. So global cues. In fact, my colleague Sharad is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sharad, there have been a lot of concerns over the markets, and it looks like the tumble is only continuing.
Well, yes, the fall is extending and the global macros is not welcoming when it comes to emerging markets, especially India. Interestingly, Trump's two important tariffs that comes underway, that is first is on Canada and Mexico, that's roughly 25%. If you take the energy business of Canada, that is also 10% tariffs, and an additional 10% tariff has been put on China as well, and that's already totaling it to 20% odd. Now there's a domino effect. We saw US markets actually cracking in the last trading session. The Asian markets were also in the red. And interestingly, if you look at it, the big tech stocks, they also fell, and there was a spillover effect on Indian IT stocks as well. Apart from this, also the Trump administration has taken a firm stand when it comes to imposing these tariffs, and the overall impact analysis, especially coming from Canada and Mexico, is something which the street would be watching out for. Now, overall, the global meltdown is there, and interestingly, if you look at the European space, that actually rallied, especially in the defense space, because of the uncertainty coming in the global macro setup. Now, we did speak with a couple of analysts and experts, and they did say that because the impact of these tariffs could mean that overall the US inflation might get bumped up between 0.5 to 0.8%. Now that itself would also impact or maybe pause the Fed rate cuts going ahead. Now the Indian markets, that is something to look at. It has actually, the Nifty has actually opened below the 22,000 mark. Even Sensex has fallen more than 700 odd points. And interestingly, all the indices in the BSE, all the sectoral indices are currently trading in the red. So overall, the sell-off continues, and even the FI sell-off continues, and the markets have actually started in red.
Okay, all right. So the FI is selling, the US tariffs and the tensions between Russia and Ukraine only adding to the wars and weighing on the minds of the domestic market sentiments. Thank you for joining us, Sharad, with all those details.